Well, good afternoon and welcome to, or good morning rather, to North Hobart Oval, where we find ourselves in a little bit of wet and windy conditions here for the first game of a massive gala day here at North Hobart. It is the Kingborough Tigers taking on the North Hobart Demons in the Under-13 STJFL Grand Final. My name's Bo Downham, and we've got the checkbook out today on Duff TV. We've got the expertise of Ryan Kinder. He's made his way back into the commentary box. He wasn't so good last week, but hopefully we're going to see him up and firing this week. Ryan, in all seriousness, you were great last week, and I'm expecting the same thing. It's good to have you on board again, mate. Good to be here, sat to my left.
Great to be here, Bo. Thanks very much for that big wrap now. Got a few emails and texts during the week, and they didn't quite agree with what you were saying. But whatever you're dishing out, mate, I'll take.
Pay rise, perhaps, maybe.
Well, you never know. You never know. I think Jerry controls the checkbook here. But what a great day for footy. The rain settled down, a little bit slippery underfoot, as we see both teams warming up. The coaches have really got around the boys, offering that support. And it's quite interesting to see the different, I suppose, methodologies that the coaches are using to warm the players up. Kingborough Tigers in nice and tight, while the North Hobart Demons at the moment, they're practicing some ball movement in small groups. Lots of touches of the footy. It's going to be a great game today.
It sure is. And just to refresh your memory, back in finals week 2, Kingborough bet the North Hobart Demons by 52 points that day up at the TCA. So they've had to go the long way around the North Hobart Demons. They've come in from 6th this year. It's going to be an enthralling matchup, that's for sure. Conditions, well, overcast overhead, trickling with rain. But North Hobart looks an absolute treat, of course, hosting a couple of games yesterday, which saw North Hobart break the 15-year drought of the finals. Looks like that some of the boys have still kicked on from last night and still going today. So I'm sure we'll hear some songs through the club rooms and whatnot. But it was a good day yesterday. I'm sure it's going to be a great day today. We've got a huge gala day up here on Duff TV as we get ready for the presentations. I'm sure Tony Gibson will be the MC again. Morning patrons is usually the line he likes to go with. $1.01, I reckon, Ryan, for the first word to be patrons from Gibbo.
I'd actually like to see him belt out the national anthem.
I would, Peter
G style, yes.
So nearly all in readiness here at North Hobart Oval. We'll cross down very shortly.
Isn't that a great sound? The first siren, the anthem finishes. The boys are fired up. They are ready to go here at North Hobart Oval as Nathan Street, he grabs the Demons. We've got Todd Pepper. He's taken charge of the Tigers. Todd Pepper is no stranger to premierships. He's a superstar coach of Commandy and also the Kingborough Super Rules team. I think he's won about 20 million in a row. So he knows what premiership and finals football is all about. Nathan Street's also got a very, very decorated career. So these boys are in the best hands as the toss goes up, and we're just waiting to see who wins. Looks like North Hobart's won that. Caleb Cox and Jake Burt, they say we're going to kick to the Horry-Gorringe stand, and there's no breeze to speak of, so there'll be no advantage just yet. The umpires, they're looking very smart today. They always do, don't they, Bo?
They do, and I think it's on good authority that they've gone with the rain jackets, both the goal umpires. Look, I'm starting to see a lot of long sleeves now in the umpiring frat, some hats as well for the field umpires. Not sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you, Ryan, but, well, no one really gives a stuff what we have to say up in the box, really, do they? So maybe might have to try and get one of those umpiring frat hats as we look to go into the middle now, and all nearly in readiness on Duff TV. It's the Under-13 STJFL Grand Final between the Kingborough Tigers and the North Hobart Demons.
Sounds like we've got a flyover.
Yeah, I think we've got the
roulettes.
I think that we do have the Army flying over, just making sure the Duff's all ready and just making sure the camera's in position. I'm going to hand over to Ryan Kinder for the first bounce here at North Hobart Oval. Big shoes to fill, but he very, very capable of it, I'm sure. Both teams as well. 6-6 record for North Hobart, whereas Kingborough, they finished on top of the ladder. It's going to be an enthralling matchup here at North Hobart Oval as we wait for the aeroplanes to clear. This game is going to be intense from the first bounce.
Just looking at the centre bounce there. Dempsey, he's ready to go. He's lined up on Jake Burt, the captain of North Hobart. Umpire's just about ready to throw the ball up. Here we go for the 2025 STJFL Under-14 Grand Final. And who's that? Angus Wood wins it. The tap, but the ball comes out of the middle. Quick hands now. The Kingborough Tigers are moving the ball beautifully. Left, right, on the foot. The first inside 50 for the Tigers. That's chopped off nicely there. No mark taken. That's Burt. He's looking out for it. Wrapped up. Umpire says, I'll have that, as Jacob Lowe can't get the ball free.
So first tap down and only moving not too far from the square. Big tap down was one there from Street. So look to move by way of hands. Cunliffe in there. Big push from Verdal. He'll be taken, and the numbers start to stream forward. So North Hobart looking to go quickly down this commentary side wing. High up and under ball. Mark taken. Not sure who that number 13 is. We'll have to do a bit of research for North Hobart. This is Bailey Cunliffe. So move forward by way of hands. Kick inside the forward 50 from Cox, the vice skipper. Sets it out in front of Johnson Harrington. That's a big last name as we trickle this one inside the forward 50. Stevenson. Although the numbers favouring the Kingborough Tigers. They just bombing out of defence, but it might be coming back prematurely as breaking stride was filled. Trickle the ball inside forward 50. Nice use of the body there from Cox. Picking this one up now is Sinnott. His hand pass was chopped off, and Wood, they might be away here.
Wood's had heaps of it. He sends the ball forward, and that's rejected. They've sent it back. Great mark there by Jacob Morse. Time for the Tigers to steady. He's got options up the centre, and that's the one he's going to take. Take the game on. Ball hits the centre square off the back of hands. Quick soccer off the ground from Dempsey Fay. He goes again off the ground. Takes his time now, picks it up. Assesses his options around the body into the forward line. Ball hits the deck. Butler can't pick it up. Butler has it now. Shakes and bakes a little bit. Sends it round the corner. And the ball's not taken. Oscar Burnett just falls off the front And there's our boy Dempsey Fay again. Managed to win himself a kick. And this is going to be the first shot on goal in the 2025 STJFL Grand Final. It's Dempsey Fay, as we see here on the Brighton's Best Bakehouse replay. Or sorry, that's the Mood Food replay. I love my food and I love them both. Lines up now, kicks the goal. What a great start for the Tigers there, Bo.
It sure was. Dempsey Fay getting him under the perfect start. And North Hobart on the board early here on the Mood Food replay. You can have a look at this nice little snap it was eventually from Butler. And off the hands of a couple, the big fella with the headband on is Oscar Burnett, and didn't quite reel it in, but Dempsey Fay awarded the free kick. Looks like Tate Browning, the umpire as well. A bit of Marquis Tigers royalty for Jerry down in the van. So he drifts back into the middle now. One straight. Sets these two teams apart already.
Angus Wood's been great. They line up again. Gets a little tap down. That's the defensive midfielder. Drives the ball forward straight into Brereton's hands. Decides to play on. Gets the ball out wide. Butler leads the race. Collects it. Cheeky little hand pass to Jackson. Butler gets it back. Great job there by Burt. They're shuffling the ball around. Low gets his kick. Who's going to run onto it? That's for Dow. Kick goes up the line. Pack forms. Great steadying mark taken there by the ruckman. He's going to send it right back to where it came from. Who's going to stand up, take the grab? Brereton can't quite bring it in. Kremer's leading the race there. Wood, the ruckman. And we've got Caleb Cox, the vice captain for North Hobart. He's doing some great work today. There's bodies flying everywhere. No one wants to pick the ball up. It's being buffeted around in that pack. Great effort there from Harrington. Low again, that's about his fourth kick today. Sends it inside 50. Rolling ball. There's a lot of pressure out there. Nick de Groot, great job there. 2 versus 1, keeps the ball going forward. Harry Clerk gets it there, but it's Angus Brereton. Sends the ball back to the top of the 50. And we're looking now at Max Street. Sorry, that's not Max Street, that's Alexander Best. Butler off the deck, out to the wing side. He'll be looking for the boundary. It's a 3 against 1 contest at the moment. He's doing well. Where are the Tigers? Help him out. And that's a great little shovel out there by Charlie Jackson. Lows everywhere today. Can't quite gather that one in. And Bo, what a bit of footy there.
It was. Thought we were both getting out of breath there for a minute as we see them try to work their way forward. Cunliffe flicks the hand pass back. Nice little dance step in there from Lowe. Flicks the hand pass off now to Cranny. What the last name that is. They look to go inside the forward 50. It's a nice mark taken there from Stevenson. Left foot little 9-iron kick, but chopped off by the Kingborough defence and Heffernan. So they're standing up now, the Tigers, as they kick this one to a genuine one-on-one. It's nearly taken in there from Vince, but hot on his tail again is Cunliffe, who appears has just been everywhere, and a nice tackle laid there on Pepper. And de Groot's going to be rewarded the free kick. This one will really test his distance. Outside the arc of 50, he's going to look to centre this one, and high up and under ball. Pack forms off the hands of a couple. In there with a nice tackle laid was Burt. And guy says going nowhere.
Burt's been everywhere today.
He has. Coming through the stoppage there, the Tigers. Quick kick off. Will trickle outside the forward 50. They might be coming back in, or numbers favouring the Tigers. Flicking the hand pass off was Cornish. Just got trapped. Hand pass in there from Butler. Still going at it. Socket off the ground there from Pepper. Ground level scrappy stuff here in the under-13 STJFL Grand Final. Socket off from Street. Kicks towards half forward. Overrunning it there was Sinnott. Ball still in dispute here as the high socks of Pelham nearly gets it out. And the hand pass was intended for Dare, but he might just get it now for the hand pass of Lucas. High ball from Cranny inside forward 50. Running onto this one now is Stevenson. He'll end up with it, but I don't think he really wanted it. Fresh Aries everywhere. Hand pass off from Johnson Harrington. Now clearing the area is Kramer.
And that's a steadying mark there, taken by Angus Wood. Just a short little chip into the centre. No one can run onto it. Great pick up there by Butler. Been very handy today. Burt tries to don't argue, gets wrapped up, ball spills out off the feet. Dempsey Fay looks to go off the ground again. Lucas picks it up, out to Butler. The Tigers are on here, the ball dribbles forward. Great bit of defensive work there by Owens, who just keeps going again, and the ball spills out. It's a 3-on-1 now contest. The boys are very, very happy to play the world game and just to keep soccering the ball along as Alexander Best gains about 50 metres. That's his third kick in a row. Well chopped off.
Someone telling him to pick it up, Ryan. By God.
That may be the message from Nathan Street and Todd Pepper there. Pick the ball up,
Tell him
fellas.
to pick it up. You can go out to KG5 if you want to use that.
Oh, I'm a bit having a look there at the ball. Let me see Damien Lowe in the background. Running the water for North Hobart. Not too very often he runs the water.
No.
He was a skilled soccer player and footy player and athlete as well. As that great kick goes up the wing, taken there by Dempsey Fay. He's had a great game as well today so far and will be looking to continue his impact. Brereton outmarked there by the big socks of Pelham. As it spills off the back of the pack. Is that Meredith? Can't get the ball away. No, Lincoln Vidal. Umpire said he was taken high, and things just starting to settle for the Tigers. He'll play on, and the umpire says, no, you're not. You're coming back. How are you finding the game so far, Bo?
Yeah, a lot of soccer skills. I'm not too thrilled with that. I need to pick the ball up, I reckon, as we to go down into the corridor. Over the head of Pelham, picking this one up is Cox as the rain really starts to go down here. Vidal. Outlet kick to Wood. Wood's corridor kick was scrubby, but it'll work out to Morse. Had to dance around one, did so, and now kicks it to the advantage of a teammate who can try and run onto this. It's the big number 17 and Vince. Not much on him, but he was able to dance around a couple and set a kick up nearly off the hands of Lucas. Snap kick off the pack. It'll be out of bounds. So the rain really starting to belt down here at North Hobart. It'll see for a bit of scrubby condition, but I'm sure these boys can manage it as this one is out on the full. Kick towards the awaiting Low. Snapped up though by the Tigers. And Morse will have this one inside the centre square as he drills one between the arcs. He was all there waiting for it, but through the hands, spent it before he earns it with Sinnott. Free kick going the way of North Hobart. 50 as well. Not too sure what for, but
This will give them a chance. We look at that again. Vidal takes Sinnott. Doesn't give the ball back.
Good umpiring.
Nice short kick. Great hands. Unfortunately, couldn't be taken there by Cox. And the umpires found a free kick in that. And it's going to go the way of the Tigers. Tigers will be conscious of the time. They'll send the ball up the wing to defend. Easy grab there. And that's Jacob Morse. He'll have Brereton floating around, looking for a target. Uses the boundary. Wood can't bring it in. On the deck. Lots of feet there. Moves forward. There's that boy Brereton. Quickly on the foot. Centres the ball. No one can pick it up. Fay using his body. Great pick up there by North Hobart. And an intercepting mark taken by Vidal, who's been very, very good at that half back.
There we go. Consistent with it though. I like it.
And the umpire says, you've got to give the ball back properly. Come with me. This is going to put Vidal within range. What's he going to do? He's off. Drives the ball to the top of the square. Pack forms. Hits the deck. Burt breaks out of the pack with it. He's got some distance. Again, we see these soccer steals. Burt's going to have
pick it up.
He does. He picks it up. Gets it on the foot. Unfortunately, it's a miss kick. We've got the ball out now with the Tigers. Vince, he was shaking and baking before. This time just sent it to the top. We can't have a... Who's going to bust through and take that grab? Caleb Cox, the vice-captain for North Hobart, gets the ball out, but I think it's going to get back in there very, very quickly. The Tigers have the numbers here, especially we got Morse hanging around. We got Cooper Roberts, and the ball goes forward again for the Tigers. It's just a real game of attrition at the moment.
It is, and that's a dropping the ball free kick, so Kingborough going to push push forward, if I can get my words out. Cornish over the head of him was Burt. Still going at ground level, North Hobart. They've been absolutely peppered this quarter in inside 50s. Maybe we can have a look at that soon. Kick off from Cranny. Pass it out towards a foot race. And Vince, and he'll dance to 50 and then unleash from goal. And umpires plucked a free kick going the way of, guess who? The Tigers. It's been all them thus far. From the Moodford replay. Just a push in the back, really on Meredith. So lining up for their second of the morning. Meredith lays the boot into that. Won't even have the distance. Pushed off there for a minor score. I'm not sure if our producer can get the 50s up there. There we go. So 3-7. Felt like maybe Kingborough have had more of it down there. And what do you reckon, Ryan?
Looking at that, you'd say that North Hobart are well and truly on top. I think the game's fairly even at the moment. Both defences are winning rather than the attackers.
There we go.
As Brereton just shoves his opponent out of the way.
There's the proper stats, 6-3. Feels a little bit more likely.
Race is ragdolled as Cunliffe gets the ball out. And the Tigers read it best. Little chip kick into Vince's direction, can't pick it up. Burt again, he's been great breaking packs, gives the hands off to Caleb Cox. Here's another inside 50 for you, Jerry. As Heffernan leads the way to the ball. Great support there by Pepper. Not much time left in this quarter. Ball is kept in beautifully there. Great job there by Kremer. And it's Burt again, can't quite control it. Stays low, lifts himself now. Big kip. Great grab there by Lincoln Vidal. He's been everywhere too for the Tigers. Plays on, nearly runs out of bounds. Delicate little kick around the corner. Straight onto the chest there of Toby Cornish.
So Cornish, as we tick down into the 15-minute mark nearly. I think Jerry might have went a little bit early. Danny on the scoreboard's gone a little bit later. As we tap it in the inside 50s as 15 minutes is up and the first quarter is done. 1-1-7 to yet to score North Hobart, although it was a pretty good quarter from the Ds. They stood up well in their defensive area as everyone rushes onto the ground and they sort of merge between the two teams, and rain is absolutely belting down here in North Hobart. I was going to go down to the canteen just below us, but I don't think I really want to get drenched in rain, Ryan. But looking on the scoreboard and the inside 50 count in particular, it's been all Kingborough early.
They've seemed to control the game. They've had it in spits and spurts. When they're on, they're definitely on. But North Hobart, just that brute force, get the ball forward at all costs. And it's working for them. They're playing to the conditions. I think the Tigers are a bit more suited to that dry weather footy, that run and stun game. North Hobart will really, really grind it down. Both coaches, they're looking very, very happy with how their teams are going. And as the boys ran into their huddles, they'll get high-fiving, they'll pats on the bums everywhere because they know how tough this game is and how well that they are going. As Jerry's just slid the weather map up there.
Oh yeah, we got the weather boy in here. So
bit of Grant Daniel work there from Jerry.
We might need to get him on to present the afternoon weather as well, if you could, Jerry. But Dempsey Fay, your goal kicker here for the Kingborough Tigers. We'll take our first break here on Duff TV. It's Triple M style at the moment. We're sort of all over the place early in the morning, but we're ready to go. We'll be ready for the second term very, very shortly. It's currently the Tigers by 7 points.
Welcome to IGA, your homegrown Tasmanian supermarket, where you'll always find homegrown Tasmanian value and the friendly homegrown Tasmanian service we're famous for.
Thanks, Simone.
And with more than 80 stores across the state, homegrown Tasmanian convenience is just around the corner, where we are proud to stock hundreds of homegrown Tasmanian products, supporting Tasmanian farmers and producers. And because we're homegrown, we understand the importance of supporting our local community. The next time you shop, visit your local IGA because homegrown is better. Visit igataz.com.au to find out more.
Having trouble finding an after-hours doctor for your family? Sometimes we need medical assistance when everything is closed. In the Old Bridges Brothers Building, 71 Bathurst Street, after-hours Dr. Hobart is open every day till 10 p.m. Phone for an appointment or book online. And for added convenience, you'll also find your Hobart chemist also open until 10. When minor accidents and illness happen, we're here for you. After-hours Dr. Hobart and your Hobart chemist, open till 10 p.m. every day.
Best Bakehouse. Love that homemade taste. Brighton's Best Bakehouse. Delicious in every way. Loving the taste. Love it homemade. Their own recipes. Freshly baked. Brighton's Best Bakehouse. Love that homemade taste.
So welcome back to the second term as Jezza Jones patrols the boundary line. In the commentary box, really, the big fella down there in the Brighton beanie. Looking like a needle in the haystack at the moment. It is currently a 7-point ball game here at North Hobart as we still continue to get the rain belching down. We go into the middle now. Big second term coming up for the North Hobart Demons if they're any chance in this game. Tap down one there from Wood. Sock it off the ground and going forward now from Street. Picking this one up is Butler. He's been good. Soccer steals again. Pick it up if you're out there on the deck. Maybe Ryan run down at quarter time just to tell him, get the ball in your hands instead of on your feet. What'd you hear from the quarter time breaks, Ryan? Was it exactly that?
It was a lot of that. If you get the chance, fellas, pick the ball up. You're more of a chance to get it to go where you want it to go and to get it to a teammate. If you have to, soccer it off the deck as the ball comes in now. Great throw by the umpire. That brought more rain. Fay overruns it. Lucas can't get it out. Bert's in there as well. Jacob Morse is busy today too. Umpire says, I'll have that one.
Not sure if we can get our stats man to actually count how many soccer off the grounds there is. There's been a heap of them.
Cox and Wood do battle. Fay gets it out. Max Street. Ball goes over again. Jordan Lucas, the Tigers captain, he's been working hard. I tell you what, once he gets going today, the silky skills of Lucas will really help the Tigers out if he can get the ball cleanly into his hands.
So another throw in. Tap down one from the D's. They look to go inside 50. The Tigers pick up the ground level from the big fella in Max Street. Sends it out towards Brereton, who just spiraled the ball inside forward 50. Our man with a headband, Burnett's down there. Trying to get front position. Is that man in the Tigers' defence? Or forward 50. Bignell. Falling over his own feet as we go out. The booming kick. Nice one-handed pick up there from De Groot. Sends it forward in front of Lowe. To the advantage of him, it'll be a throw. And free kick going away the Tigers. And Angus Brereton. Gee, there's a lot of Breretons out there at Kingborough. Down that way. Too many, I reckon. As we go inside forward 50 again. Tap down was one. Fay, as we see this one just sock it off the ground again. We might need to get a timeout, just tell him to pick the damn thing up as Vince Tigers inside forward 50. Paddled on there from Jackson. Socket off the ground from Butler. Nice one-handed pick up. Flicks the hand pass off to Morse. Nice chopped off though from Roden. The D-Rod out there as they battle hard at ground level. Bignell. Socket off the deck. Still soccering. Bignell again ends up with it. Kick got smothered. It's really scrappy stuff here at North Hobart Oval. Probably should have been a holding free kick. Morse with a quick snap kick on goal. Out the back off the chest of Lucas. Still battling at ground level is Roberts. Soccering ball towards the boundary line. Just got pushed off it. Boundary line still being kept in here as bodies fly everywhere. Getting stripped of it was Faye. He's been crafty in this game. The only goal kicker in fact. Paddles out now to the Tigers. Just fists it off though from Bignell. Going at ground level still as sort of all just pause for a minute, but it's going to be turned over. And a mark taken by Thur. Webber's going to look for their second chance as he hands it off. Flick. Hand pass to Wood, who centres for goal and just offline.
Great work there from the Tigers to keep that ball in their forward 50. Wood cleverly, but unfortunately they just couldn't get it across there, as we see on Brighton's Best Bakehouse replay. Great idea from the Tigers. Keep the ball moving. Lots of options now for the fullback. It's Sinnott. Plays on. I think he was going for a barrel there. Gets his man. Great mark in the wet from Burt. Plays on. Goes long down the wing. Can't take the mark. Socket off the ground again. Burt's prepared to bend over and pick it up and wins the footy. Great job. Gets it back. He's got the ball on the string. Can't get the hand pass there. Elevation from Brereton as he goes off the ground as well. Well, here's a chance for the Tigers. Roberts, open goal to the top of the square. No good. Sinnott in defence there for the North Hobart again. Keeps going, follows up his own footy. Great job there from Harry Bignell. Who's that? It's Lincoln Cranny. They just can't seem to get the ball up. They're trying. They're doing their best. Great tackle there. The umpire could have said he didn't have it, but elects to play on as the ball gets cleared into the centre square. Doesn't want to take the mark. And it is Vidal. Sends the ball in. Tigers, quickly. Vince, can he pick it up? Wrong side of the ball. Oh. Very, very close there from Vince. As the ball goes through for a point. Look, you see there, just doesn't collect the right side of the ball. Does the right thing. And it's play on as the ball comes to the top of the 50. Burt just can't get it to in his hands. And Brereton strips him of it.
So it is Wood. Centering ball inside forward 50. Nearly lacing out Cornish. Still going at ground level though. Nifty little tap on there from Butler. Battling away at ground level. Really scrappy as Cranny clears the area. A couple of Tigers are going to chase this one down, but kick off the deck was good from Stevenson. Sits it out in front of Pelham. Still battling at ground level. The big number 25 in Streets battling. The soccer off the ground. This might work out for North Hobart. Johnson Harrington just left it behind. Off the hands of Pelham. Still going at ground level. In dispute well and truly. Calvert causing a muck down there as well as they fire it out to De Groot. Still going in there. Soccering off the deck was Pepper. Kick off the pack is going, but the goalkeeper for the Tigers is safe in Cornish. Still going. Ray got smothered. Hugging the boundary line is Cunliffe. Still going is Pepper. Not the most sexy football you'll see here, but they're battling away at ground level. Still with Burt. Shrugged one tackle, ran himself into some real trouble, but umpire deemed it fair. Streets. Burt. All the big names combining in there as Lucas fires the hand pass out just off the hands. Stevenson. His ball will be snapped up at half back.
Great defensive mark there. Taking the risk, the Tigers going up the middle. Ball falls forward. Great little hand pass there to the running Vince, who's getting busy this quarter. Sends the ball inside the 50. Can't take the chest mark. There's arms and legs everywhere. As Burnett.
My man.
He does. He looks like he should be in a dojo, doesn't he?
I like the headband as well.
I bet you his favourite band is Motley Crue. And why not? They're a great band. Brereton does some of the ruck work. Burt, the biggest bloke out there, is picking the ball up off the deck beautifully. Great little kick. Stevenson can't take it, but he's got the momentum. Pepper is getting busy. Little chip kick forward for the Tigers. Burt again picks the ball up cleanly. Great Shepherd off the ball. Drives it. Tigers set themselves off the back of the pack. Pepper can't pick it up. That's Harrington. Still going. Vidal. Stevenson can't take the mark. Cox. Sorry, that's Street. Sends the ball forward there for North Hobart. The goalkeeper is Angus Wood. They've moved him from the ruck straight to the back line, and he's playing that job beautifully. Right footer there from Fay. Cornish has got the ball. If he can just pick it up, gets it going forward. Great defence there by Felix Roden, the D-Rod. And the ball's wrapped up there, and it looks like it's young Jordan Lucas.
Don't reckon our man would know what the Motley Crue is. I reckon that's about 50 years before his time. Young Oscar Burnett.
I reckon his coach would have introduced him to Motley Crue. Don't worry about that, Todd Pepper.
I hope so. I'm liking the headband. Get him involved, I say. Get him. Feed him the football. As they tap it down through the hands of Lowe. Kicks into the centre of North Hobart Oval, just hugging the boundary square. Vince. They work their way out, but North Hobart just haven't, both teams really haven't been able to hold on to their marks as they dribble a kick inside forward 50 from Cornish. Butler, give it off to Burnett. He won't. He'll go to Dempsey, although Butler just left it behind. Fay was lurking around. He's been prominent. Jackson still going at the half-forward line. Shrugged the tackle, was good from Lucas. Still at ground level was Lucas. Got tackled and a good one from Cox. Dempsey Fay working at ground level as they look to soccer this one out. Picked up nearly from Cunliffe through the hands of Wood. Flicked the hand pass off, and then retreating the area was Street. He looks to go in a foot race now. Picking it up was
Kremer. Great
Kremer.
kick there. Straight to the hands of Toby Cornish, who quickly moves the ball forward. Can't take the mark there, Lincoln Craney. Here's Fay. Steps back. High ball. Will it get there? It's bounced. Oh, great work there by Felix Roden just to make sure that it's a point and not 6 points there, as we see on the replay there, thanks to Mood Food. He just gets his hand to it. And the Tigers are starting to look really, really dangerous now, Bo.
What about the retro boots from the goal umpire? I've been kicking for well over 30 years, I reckon. As we get this kick out from Lowe. Centering out to near our commentary position, right in front of us in the tower. Brereton has been crafty. That kick wasn't so much, though. It might just work out. Oh, Fay with a nifty little tap. It will be called back, though, and won't be a goal. Some parents down here thinking they could do a little bit better than the umpires, I reckon. Get them out there in the yellow.
Well, it did look like a little bit of a shovel, but gee, it was clever play.
We'll have a look again. Yeah, flick of the wrist, I reckon.
Yeah, open hand. Cheeky little kick. Falls to Lowe, who goes off the ground. Brereton again, he's been busy everywhere. Wood just can't grab it. He's gone the wrong way, but that's clever. Would prefer to see that than kicking around the body. Great contest there. Vince, can he pick it up? Cox is lurking. Weeding's doing a great job as well. Jake Burt is in there, and he's just looking after his North Hobart teammates. A high one, up the wing out in front of the North Hobart box. The instructions will be coming thick and fast there. Wood off the deck. That's twice now. Vince picks it up over the top. I'll tell you what, they're getting crafty, the Tigers. He's going to get it back here, Vince, if the Tigers win it. Sinnott. Disposed of by Wood. Brereton elects not to pick it up. He lets his teammate Morse go for it. Still going. Shovels it out to the player with the open shoulders. Good kick forward. Sit under this one if you like. The Vince can't quite grab it. Low. Head down. Kicks up the wing. Great grab there. That's by Bailey Cunliffe. He's getting busy as well. Ball goes in front of the wing and dragged down there by Angus Wood. I'll tell you what, I'm liking his game, Bo.
So Wood, little kick off the instep. Only about a minute to go left in this term. Free kick going the way of the Demons. A little bit of afters from Cunliffe as well, just letting him know about it. So Cunliffe dance around and then sends them forward for North Hobart, but Wood dropping back in the hole. He's been good. North Hobart haven't even scored yet. Only kicked 7 points in that finals week 2 game against them. Spills out the back. Roberts soccering off the ground. Here's our man, the Motley Crew. Burnett just got pushed off it, and he's got to get a shot.
I'm trying to think of as many Motley Crew references right now. We've got Kickstart My Heart. We've got Dr. Feelgood. Smoking in the boys' room, is that one as well?
Well, I don't reckon that's appropriate for our man as he tries to kickstart the Tigers. Kick off the deck, and Dempsey Fay still battling at ground level. Might have got taken high. Boundary line not beating anyone. Still going now with Lucas. And Hobart with a free kick, so 30 seconds left in this term. Paid a 50 as well.
Dempsey Fay's not winning many friends out there. He's just being a little bit niggly. He's got that competitive spirit. He is a Tiger at heart. But I tell you what, Dempsey, just settle it down, mate. You don't want to give one away.
How long is this 50? Are they given 100? That's got to be 100, Ryan. They've walked him up from the back pocket into the 50-metre arc. That is one of the longest 50s I've seen, if it wasn't a 100-metre penalty. As we get this one out towards the boundary line, keeping it in was Roden, and you see the siren. Now, I think that had to be a 100-metre penalty, surely, because if it wasn't, that's ridiculous. That was in the back pocket, going to the 50, so you'd assume the umpire's out there. We need to get a mic on them, but reel in now for half-time. Fay's walking to the bench.
On the Moodford replay, we see Fay remonstrating with the umpire.
He's a bit angry as well, heading to the bench.
And great work, Jerry's got the next bit. If it's not 100 metres, you'd want to be buying real estate from one of those umpires.
I hope it is. Anyway, 1-4-10, the Kingborough Tigers. The only goal kicker is Dempsey Fay, who's getting a little bit hot under the collar here at North Hobart Oval. The D's yet to score as the umpires walk off. We'll take our major break here in the under-13 grand final. We're going to go duck down and see if Danny's running the canteen, and we'll be back for some second half action very, very shortly.
Get up, Butler has it now. Shakes and bakes a little bit, sends it round the corner. And the ball's not taken. Oscar Burnett just falls off the front. And there's our boy Dempsey Fay again. Managed to win himself a kick. And this is going to be the first shot on goal in the 2025 STJFL Grand Final. It's Dempsey Fay, as we see here on the Brighton's Best Bakehouse replay. Oh, sorry, that's the Mood Food replay. I love my food and I love them both. Lines up now, kicks the goal. What a great start for the Tigers there, Bo.
It sure was. Dempsey Fay getting him under in inside 50s. Maybe we can have a look at that soon. Kick off from Cranny. Kicks it out towards a foot race. Vince, and he'll dance to 50 and then unleash from goal, and umpires plucked a free kick going the way of, guess who, the Tigers.
Burt just can't get it to in his hands, and Burton strips him of it.
So it is. Won't be a goal. Some parents stand here thinking they could do a little bit better than the umpires, I reckon. Get them out there in the...
Well, ball goes into the in front of the wing and dragged down there by Angus Wood. I'll tell you what.
Hobart, but Wood dropping back in the hole. He's been good. North Hobart haven't even scored yet. Only kicked 7 points in that finals week 2 game against them. Spills out the back. Roberts soccering off the ground. Here's our man, the Motley Crew. Burnett just got pushed off it and he's got to get a shot.
Welcome to IGA, your homegrown Tasmanian supermarket, where you'll always find homegrown Tasmanian value and the friendly homegrown Tasmanian service we're famous for.
Thanks, Simone.
And with more than 80 stores across the state, homegrown Tasmanian convenience is just around the corner, where we are proud to stock hundreds of homegrown Tasmanian products, supporting Tasmanian farmers and producers. And because we're homegrown, we understand the importance of supporting our local community. So next time you shop, visit your local IGA, because homegrown is better. Visit igataz.com.au to find out more.
Having trouble finding an after-hours doctor for your family? Sometimes we need medical assistance when everything is closed. In the Old Bridges Brothers Building, 71 Bathurst Street, After-Hours Dr Hobart is open every day till 10 p.m. Phone for an appointment or book online. And for added convenience, you'll also find your Hobart chemist also open until 10. When minor accidents and illness happen, we're here for you. After-Hours Dr Hobart and your Hobart chemist, open till 10 p.m. every day.
Brighton's best bakehouse. Love that homemade taste. Brighton's best bakehouse. Delicious in every way. Loving the taste. Love it homemade. Their own recipes freshly baked. Brighton's best bakehouse. Love that homemade taste.
Siren sounds for the third quarter here in the under-13 boys 2025 STJFL Grand Final. Wood collects the ball. They're straight into it, the Tigers. He gets it back, sends it forward. Cornish is there. He's found his teammate. Seth Butler disposed of the ball. As Lowe kicks it straight back to where it came from. And it looks like it's dribbling down towards that forward flank. A couple of puddles starting to form in the ground on the asphalt behind it. It really is bucketing down here at North Hobart. And the team that wants the ball are the Tigers at the moment, and they're looking to set sail for another premiership.
I'll tell you what, it was supposed to be 20 and sunny here today. I'm sure that's going to tell you how it is. It's not all that, really. As we kick towards Fay. He was a hothead early. Centres from 50. Drills him inside forward 50. Off the hands of a couple. Back of the pack now is Field. He's going to be wrapped up and nearly stripped of his shirt. Young Jack Field. And the Motley crew getting in position. Tap down. Kick off the pack is good. Lucas has nearly made the umpire go head over heels, but Lucas has got the second of the day. That's the Kingborough Tigers' 16th point here at North Hobart Oval. And 2-4-16 yet to score North Hobart. Ryan takes through it.
Fay gets the ball in there. No one can collect it. We've got Meredith hanging around. We've got the poor old North Hobart fella. Looks like Harry Bignell. Nearly gets his top ripped off. Umpire throws it up. Great shark there. Jordan Lucas just across the body. He's worked really hard on his kicking skills all pre-season and just slots it in from the tightest angles as the ball gets bounced again.
And the umpire's nearly gone over in the stands. As we go back inside towards the 50. Big fly from behind from Lucas, who just kicked that goal. Nearly the umpire loses his bat in the sand at the moment. The goal umpire just saying, I don't think it was me, I think it was the sand. As we go inside forward 50 now. Intercept mark taken though from the Tigers. On shorts from Kremer. Kick was turned over though to Best. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Face been really prominent as he loops the hand pass up. Ball still in dispute. Butler, socket off the deck, sits it out now in front of Vince. He sockers forward. Ronaldo skills out here at the moment. Picking this one up nearly was Cranny. Lucas shifted the body. Spots up Fay in a little bit of time and space. Kinsena can go for goal. Dempsey Fay for number 2. Just off hands. Still going now at ground level is Field. One sock up, one sock down. Our man Motley Cruz in there. Fay, nifty, check side kick, right to the teeth of goal. Just off the hands of Sinnott, and we'll see a boundary throw in.
Lots of energy there from the Tigers. They are urging the ball forward through Vince, through Fay, through Lucas, through Meredith. They are all there. They are all hungry. They want some footy. The ball just about to be thrown in again. Burt, front position. Meredith can't get there. Lucas, kick off the ground there from Jackson. Again, Cooper Roberts can't get it there. Ball hits the post. It's all happening. I would not want to be a North Hobart defender at the moment as they look to create some space to bring the ball back out. Cheeky little kick, intercepted there by Fay. He's off. It's on the right foot towards goal. Does it get there? No, no, no. Just wide of the big sticks there at the Letitia Street end. As we see there on the Mood Food replay. Plenty of time.
Geez, been good as Dempsey Fay.
I think Todd Pepper must have really fired these boys up at half time. Good defensive mark there. Cox, the vice captain. Lowe can't quite take it. It's a slippery ball. Regathers. Traditionally, kicks it around his body. He's done a great job there as Harrington takes the ball. Into the forward 50, spots up a teammate. The wet ball just doesn't stick. What's the umpire say? It's a throw. Oh, no. I thought they were up and about there, North Hobart, Bo.
Been stiff. So, bombing it out of defence is Pepper. Off the hands there of Lowe, the 21. Still coming with speed was Burt. Got the hand pass away. Still Dempsey Fay ran himself into some trouble. It was good enough to get the hand pass away in the nick of time. Battling away at ground level is Cox. Bursting through with speed. Burt still going. Hand pass was nearly prominent. He nearly got there. He did get there in the end. And you can hear the crowd giving some instructions at the moment. Burt still going. Sock it off there from Brereton. Someone needs to pick the thing up and just kick it. Burt. Hand pass. It's all like they're in slow motion at the moment, really. Cox. Shugged a tackle. Hand passed off. Bit of time and space is to Groot. Hand pass didn't do him any favours. Now in the path of Pelham. Cox still going. Kick got away. Tightest of angles. It'll be pushed over the boundary line and we'll have a throw in.
Like seeing De Groot getting busy. Just floating around that forward pocket. He's like his old man. Great drummer, great guitarist, even better singer. But he's getting busy, can sneak a goal. And of course, his dad played with Todd Pepper, the coach of Kingborough. Brereton uses his body. Falls short. That's a great kick off the... Yep, it's a goal. A great sneaky little underground kick there. I can't quite see who it was, but he's getting lots of love from his teammates. I think it may have been... It's not Cranny, is it?
We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look.
The mood food replay. Brereton uses his body beautifully. Just sharked by number 29. That's Riley Triffett. Great goal there. Keeps North Hobart in it.
It was a good goal. Our man Triffett out there. Back to 2 goals.
Goal umpire just a little bit more elegant than the one down at the Letitia Street.
At least he's keeping his feet.
I think that goal umpire is now calling for the... He's calling for the long stops.
We'll see Jesse Jones running around the boundary line very shortly, I'd presume, getting the long stops out. As this is a brilliant tackle on Burt. Just got him and caught him cold, did Kremer. The unusually long shorts as he goes inside forward 50. Big mark taken. Toby Cornish flew from the side. Might just be beyond his distance though. Brilliant tackle here on the mood food replay. How good is that? So Cornish runs near the man on the mark, sets for goal. Fay at the back of the pack, still in dispute now. Ball back from Butler, over the shoulder, kick for goal. It's just hitting the post. 2-7-19 plays 1-0-6-7, nearly 8 minutes gone in this third term.
Things are ramping up here at North Hobart. Both teams having some scoring shots within minutes. Ball's brought out. I like the way that North Hobart has sprinted out, looking for a tall. Cox can't take it. Hands. Second bite of the cherry. Comes out there to dance. Gets it inside the 50. No one's footy at the moment. Cornish gets it forward. Motley Crew's lurking. There's going to be...
Get around him.
No one can pick it up.
Go to him.
Now to Motley Crew. Have a shot. Have a shot. Oh. Unfortunately, that could have been a trip. Great tackle there by Fay. Burt gets the ball out. He's been super busy lately. Kicks it into the man.
Dempsey Fay getting into some people as well. Nearly kick-starting again the Motley Crew. Just had a fresh air. So did Cox. Holding the ball, free kick. So called to play on, or rather than the man on the mark to go back. Tate Browning adjudicates as they go inside the forward 50. Here is Fate. Little man's got some spicy attitude though as they go. Spills out the back. It's to Cornish, then to Butler. Still working in a tight angle is Burt. He got the hand pass off to Bignall and he's caught with a throw. So free kick going the way of the Tigers. It's going to be Cornish with ball in hand. No one on the mark. He'll just waltz in for goal number 3. Maybe not as the umpire keeps his footing this time.
It looks like Coach Todd Pepper may have got Grant the Chief Pennicott in to take some goal kicking lessons. They're just not finding the big sticks on their running shots. Anyway, the ball comes out. The Chief, as Bert, again, he's been everywhere. We're looking for Ray. And the ball is with the umpire now. Just scanning the ground, looking at the setup. There's only one forward in the top 50 there for the North Hobart Demons. They've committed a lot of players to their half-back line. As Brereton sends it in, Faye's there, chest mark. Those two have connected all season. They do a great job. Faye, for the Tigers' third, they've kicked 8 points. As we see Brereton there, just a dinky little kick, sets it up into space for the running Faye. Lines it up. Here we go. Can the Tigers kick? It looks good. They're happy. Butler raises his hand. The umpire looks around. I think that umpire's Damien Mansfield. As Vince comes in, congratulates Dempsey Faye. He's been the superstar all day. Cheeky little hand passes, cheeky in personality as well. And the Tigers, they're well and truly on fire. It's 3-8-26. Plays North Hobart, one straight kick, 6 points, and we are 11 minutes just about into this third quarter. Just does enough to clear the big hands, the outstretched leap of Jacob Lowe in defence. As the ball goes up again, North Hobart win it, gets through Brereton. Great kick forward. Pepper's lurking. Cox picks up, wants to go. The umpire's plucked a free kick, and it's going to go to Jack Sinnott.
So Sinnott looking to drive them inside forward 50. It's a real scrubby ball, but it might just sit for Cunliffe. Couldn't quite reel it in. Still going at ground level, the Tigers. Kicks out towards Butler. He'll go now. And a nifty little tap on there from Vince, who's been really, really good today. As they still soccer by way of Dempsey and Ford. Or Wood, rather. He gets caught cold, but he's still working in a tight space. Wood used the body, flicks the hand pass off. Just the advantage now of Roberts. Nifty little tap on Wood. Just spilt what he probably should have taken. Faye hugging the boundary line. Still going now as they clear the area by Calvert. Trickling ball into the centre of the ground. Cox couldn't quite pick it up. He still couldn't pick it up, and then he had a fresh error. Comedy of errors there. As he wheels around on the left and finally gets a little bit of distance on the kick. We haven't seen too much of it this morning. Battling hard is Sinnott at the bottom of the pack. Umpire hovering around. It does spill out. Sinnott still working, pursuing at ground level. There's Pelham. And a couple of Tigers surround it. Now the numbers start to even up. And it's really just going nowhere. As Cox gets this one. Taken in the tackle was Dance. And we throw in.
Both coaches would be very, very happy with the second efforts that every player's putting in on the ground out there. If they are missing the ball, they're going the second time, they're going a third time, and I think Jake Cox has really exemplified that as the ball comes in. Hits the deck. That's Burt. Tries to shrug. Kremer with the shorts, but can't. I think that's his third free kick he's picked up from defensive efforts. He'll be very, very happy with how things are going. Lucas flies across the pack, can't pick it up. Cunliffe, he's with it now. There's our boy Kremer again. Vince is going to run onto it, just can't quite pick it up. Puts it on the toe. No one can get it. Shoveled out onto the foot quickly there by Lowe. Dance on the foot. Cox again. Great work for a big fella. Another one of those big kicks. We've just seen another one before. Vidal gets around one, can't get around the other. And the umpire says he's holding the ball, which gives North Hobart a chance to get the ball inside their 50.
So a minute left in the term. Crowd getting restless down below us. Chill out, fellas. From the outside 50. They drill a long kick. Just off the hands of Brereton. Failing to pick it up was Cornish. battling away at ground level was Webber. Going in now is Cunliffe. Ball trap going nowhere. Umpire crosses himself and see a ball up 5-3 inside 50s. So North Hobart nearly evening it up this quarter. So 15 seconds left. Cox tried to rip it out of the ruck. Cunliffe picking this one up. Shoulder hand pass out now to Burt. Burt at ground level, strong beneath the knees. Got the hand pass away. Cox still circling. Burt in there. Won't be time for one last goal, you would have thought, as Webber fired the hand pass out. Tapped on nicely from Kremer. And that'll be the three-quarter time siren here at North Hobart. Kingborough well and truly on their way to winning this premiership. 3-8-26 to 1-0-6. Ryan Kinder, how did you see that third term play out?
The Tigers really started to put some run and stun on the ball. They were kicking the ball long at every opportunity. Just a little bit of inaccuracy may have cost them a bigger score, but they'd be very, very happy as they run into the three-quarter time huddle. As we see, there's high fives all around from both teams. The game's not lost yet. I think North Hobart still have a bit of time. We've seen the Tigers pile on the points in that quarter. I don't see why North Hobart can, Bo. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I do tend to agree with you. Motley Crew getting into some watermelon down there, looking like they're well hydrated. It's going to be a big last term if North Hobart are any chance. I don't think it's out of their realm, but they're going to have to kick at least 4 goals and keep Kingborough scoreless if there to be any chance of winning this. And they've only scored 1 for the day, so it will be tough. But I guess we'll see very, very shortly as we take our last break of the Under-13 Grand Final here on Duff TV. Where else would you rather be than at home watching this out of the rain? It's currently the Tigers by 20 points.
Welcome to IGA, your homegrown Tasmanian supermarket, where you'll always find homegrown Tasmanian value and the friendly homegrown Tasmanian service we're famous for.
Thanks, Simone.
And with more than 80 stores across the state, homegrown Tasmanian convenience is just around the corner, where we are proud to stock hundreds of homegrown Tasmanian products, supporting Tasmanian farmers and producers. And because we're homegrown, we understand the importance of supporting our local community. So next time you shop, visit your local IGA, because homegrown is better. Visit igatas.com.au to find out more.
Having trouble finding an after-hours doctor for your family? Sometimes we need medical assistance when everything is closed. In the Old Bridges Brothers Building, 71 Bathurst Street, After-Hours Dr Hobart is open every day till 10 p.m. Phone for an appointment or book online. And for added convenience, you'll also find your Hobart Chemist also open until 10. When minor accidents and illness happen, we're here for you. After-Hours Dr Hobart and your Hobart Chemist, open till 10 p.m. every day.
Best Bakehouse. Love that homemade taste. Brighton's Best Bakehouse. Delicious in every way. Loving the taste. Love it homemade. Their own recipes freshly baked. Brighton's Best Bakehouse. Love that homemade taste.
We're just about to start the fourth quarter of the under-13 boys STJFL Grand Final. Kingborough Tigers lead the way. It's 38-26. North Hobart 1-0-13. And that's on the Brighton's Best Bakehouse scoreboard as the umpire picks up the ball. He's just looking for a bit of theatre, thrusts it into the air. We're 1 quarter away from victory here for either North Hobart or most likely the Kingborough Tigers as the big shorts in Heffernan goes up. That's one there by Toby Cornish, gets the ball forward. Wood, left footer, round the corner. Seth Butler leads the way. Great tackle there. And I think Cooper Roberts is going to earn himself a... No, he's not, sorry. My mistake. That is Jack Sennett earning himself a kick. He's looking for the big fella in Burt, can't find him. It's a slippery ball. Quick hands out, great hands out, around the body. Great grab there. And that's Charlie Jackson. Nearly plays on. In fact, he does. Sends the ball high to the top of the square. Who can take it? Fay, nearly. Ball hits the ground. Great hand pass there by Roden. Gets the ball away from trouble. But just a bit tunneled ball there by Wood. Quick kick out. Wood picks up again. Looks for the hands. Butler. Hands again. Intercepted there. Butler picks it up. Vince now. He's going to go around his body. There's an open fade. No, just bounces before the boundary line, and the umpire will throw it in.
So Fay nearly getting on the end of a couple here. He could have a day out. Motley's on the bench. Thrown in from the umpire. Cox going the wrong way. Had to twist around the body and then send one out towards Fay.
Great defensive effort there from Cox.
I don't think Motley's really had too much of the ball, but I think we've just sort of fixated on him.
He's a cult figure at the Tigers.
For some reason, we've just loved the game of him and loved the haircut even more so.
He'll be best on ground Mad Monday.
I reckon if we were doing the votes, I would have just given him 3 anyway, but Mad Monday as well, a few soft drinks into him.
Lucky we don't do the votes.
Bit rare, yeah, lucky we don't actually. That's very, very true. We would be very one-eyed, I reckon, as holding the ball, free kick is paid. We'll try and actually call some football now instead of getting fixated as a good smother is laid there from Cox.
Talking about votes, Cox would be well and truly in contention, along with Jake Burt. The 2 big men for North Hobart have really worked hard today and kept their team in the game.
Really the only 2 that you can cast your mind back and think, well, who's been giving 100% and who's sort of been tracking around the ground and been near it the whole time, and really those 2 stand out for mine as Cox on cue gets another one through the hands of a teammate. Running onto it now is Vince. Coming through is Brereton. Vince now soccering ball towards the boundary line, and the last touch rule applied. So Cox with this one. It's a gala day here at North Hobart Oval. We'll have another 3 games for you. You'll have to find out who the other commentary teams are. Let's just say that star-studded as well as the talent on the field. So should be a good day of football here at North Hobart.
Nick de Groot wins a free kick. Sorry, no, Weeding. The ball comes in. Butler now. Dangerous. Running towards the boundary. Arcs back. Unselfishly centres the ball. Who can run onto it? Great pressure there from Cox. Fay's lurking. Fay shovels forward. You got the dangerous Vince too, but Burt brings the ball out. Hand passes there to Street. Heffernan across the body. Bit of a chaos ball. Great work there from the young North Hobart defender. Can't clear the Tigers' hands. Great job there from Lincoln Vidal. Moves the ball around, distracts his opponent. Great tackle there. And Willis Owens, no, it's not, sorry. Jack Sennett wins himself a holding the ball kick. Weeding through the hands. Ray just wraps him up, but he gets the ball away. Lucas. Brereton can't take it away. Lowe gets it out. Great kick there. Will the ball find the boundary line? Pepper gets there first. Protects the ball for his teammate. Brereton picks it up. Gets it going the Tigers' way. And it's out of bounds.
Last touch rule. Hobart getting the free kick. It's best Bakehouse there. Might have to duck there after this. Moodford as well. Sick during the week, Ryan, and we went to your Hobart doctor. Good to get it sorted out. One of the major sponsors here of the STJFL. Coming through was Vince. Out the back was Stevenson. Wood pushing it forward. And Morse will be taken in the tackle. Free kick going the way of Burt. Good to have a lot of sponsors on for junior football. It's bombing it in as Cranny sends it towards home, and it's good to Sinnott. Jack Sinnott might just be beyond his range. Doesn't look too comfortable with it. Better build up of play on the Moodford replay. Sinnott kicks it towards the pocket. Just a little bit too hot to handle for De Groot. Shrugged a tackle. Left foot kick is scrubby and doesn't really get anywhere. Off the hands of Bignell. And at ground level, the Tigers just fighting more. They've been really, really good today as they soccer it off the deck. They need to have the soccer rule in, I reckon. The STJFL, soccering off the ground has been prominent today. Soccer skills, and Kingborough at halfback will try and go forward, or it'll be wrapped up from Cranny. Fay, nearing best on ground, I would have thought, Ryan. We'll get your thoughts in a moment as Cox's kick trickles out towards Weeding. Nice Shepherd to allow him to go inside the forward 50. Sinnott. Bignell. Tapped on. Burt. Bignell back to Burt. Shrugged a couple of tackles. Sinnott nearly picking this one up. Everyone falling over their own feet, and Kingborough clear it.
Pepper gets the ball into the centre. It's a 2-on-1. That dinky little foot skills there. Great kick forward by Roden. Can someone grab it? Falls to ground. Pepper's lurking. Vidal gets a hand pass out dangerously into the middle of the ground. Vince runs on. Don't see him down this end of the ground very much, but he's just as effective. Getting the ball to Butler. The running hand pass there to Wood. Gee, the Tigers have done well there. Spots up Lucas just over the top. Great defensive effort there by Harrington. Roberts can't keep the ball in. Great bit of passage of play there. Umpire is going to take the ball, and the Tigers once again are in their forward line. And that just didn't take long. North Hobart worked the ball straight up the guts, and Kingborough just sent it right down the wing with only a couple of possessions. Ball comes in again. Wood can't take it cleanly. Our man Burt picks it up. Stands tall. Cox. Shark there by Fay. Pushed away. Weeding can't get it. All the big names are there. We've got Fay. We've got Burt. We've got Lucas.
I think the Motley crew is still on the bench. You want your best players on the ground at this time, get him on.
He might be tuning his guitar, just setting up the Marshall stack. Ball comes in. Cox can't take it. Roberts there. Momentum's carried him forward. Morse has a chance to pick it up. He's got low on his hammer. Morse wheels around. Sets up a great kick. Spills off. Lucas fighting hard. Taken to ground. Great hands out. Off the deck. Weeding can't grab it. Cox coming through. Onto the boot. Only as far as Vidal. Regains possession. Low. Sends it forward. Great kick from the big fella. He's found Pelham. The sock goes across the body. This is dangerous. Brereton, nice, safe hands.
Brereton now shifting across the face of North Hobart. Sets a kick out now to Cornish. Their ball movement has really been going this quarter. Now to Wood. Angus Wood to go towards the half-forward flank. Has an open man in Jackson. This is good build-up for the Tigers. Fay coming in, bursting with speed. He might just get it back. Lucas to Fay. Deaths around one and then just got caught cold. Burt had him. Oh, he's called a high free kick. Interesting.
I can really empathise with tall people giving away free kicks with short people. Sometimes you just penalise for your own height.
Oh, wow, that is interesting. Anyway, Fay's looking to get his second. Nearing best on ground today. Splits through the middle. And the Tigers are purring home, and the Motley crew has just said, take me to the top.
As we see all the Tigers get around each other there. Looking at Brighton's best scoreboard. It's the Tigers 4-8-32, thanks to that goal from Dempsey Fay. North Hobart, one straight kick, 6 points. As we send the Moodford replay, Lucas out to Fay. Just big Bert just comes steaming through. And I think there was a little bit of mayonnaise put on that by Dempsey Fay. It wasn't quite there, but I tell you what, if you're a little fella, you take all the kicks that you can get. Big smiles on the Tigers' face. North Hobart won't give up. The umpire's going to give a warning as number 20 there for North Hobart. Alexander Best runs through the square.
Shameless Motley crew. Plug there anyway as we go back into the middle. It's party time here for the Tigers as I try and compose myself. And a big tackle laid from the D's. Going inside forward 50 is low. Trickling ball inside forward 50. Just off the hands of Cunliffe. Still working at ground level though. Nicely of the Tigers. Oh, that was a high free kick if you've ever seen one. Going the way of Bignell. He's tried hard today in that forward 50. Hasn't got a lot of supply, Harry Bignell. And now he's just shanked this one into the stands. That's nearly hit the Kingborough Tigers boys that are about to warm up after this game. 4 minutes left in the season. Dominant year from the Tigers. 11-1 with a percentage of 296, if you don't mind. Only losing the one game. The umpire's just getting out some grippo, I reckon. Nearly throwing it in. That's better. And the crowd getting into him as well, as you can hear on the effects mic. Is it
Low out of the pack.
Pepper and Low. Now, still giving that umpire a little bit of advice.
As we see, Damien Corker-Mansfield. He's in the goals. Tigers elect to run it across the face of goals. Dangerous, but they're in a position where they can do it. Weeding can't grab it for the D's. Tigers leading the race. That's Flinders Ray. Again, gets it forward to a teammate. Great hand pass out laterally to Pepper. Ball goes forward. Roberts can't take the mark. Faye's there to Butler. Butler's twisting and turning. He's done it all day. Centres the ball to a waiting Wood. Intercept there by Max Street, who's been great all day. Just gets the ball around Vince. And that could be too high. Dempsey Fay. Great work, Harry Clerk. Fay's called to come back off the mark. He's standing, so Clerk goes wide. Butler off. Great kick forward there by the Tigers. Can't take possession of it, North Hobart. It is slippery, so the boys are kicking off the ground. Burt, Weeding, Laser Shepherd, gets the ball long. Unfortunately for Lowe, he can't grab it, but he gets the ball moving his way. Pepper's in there. He's been busy for the last half. Bignell, umpire wraps it up. A lot of Tigers around there. Brereton, we've called his name quite a bit, so the umpire, not sure why he needs a hat. It's not that sunny. Great tap there. Ball forward. Great collision there.
Must have read the weather radar like all of us did rocking up here today. I think he was supposed to be 20 and damn sunny. Of course, it is Father's Day. I haven't made a mention of that yet. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Duff, Ryan, everyone out there listening. We'll have a couple more in the box later.
There'll be a very happy father, Todd Pepper.
He will.
Louis' dad, premiership coach. Done it twice this year. With the Super Rules, the Kingborough Tigers Super Rules. They're a juggernaut that keeps rolling on.
What more could you ask for? There's Roberts, or rather Burt, sorry, gets his kick smothered. It's just sort of not been their day today, North Hobart, as the seconds tick down. The presentation banner starts to get in readiness on the boundary. It's been a dominant display from the Kingborough Tigers. They're getting closer. In fact, 30 seconds closer, and the siren will sound, and they'll be adjudged the premiers. It's been a really, really big win for them today. Going through with only one loss. This one's wrapped up and holding the ball.
But I think we just need to make mention of the Kingborough Tigers players that missed out today. So we've got McCurchin, Spain, Bant. Keanu's missed out as well. So there's heaps of emergencies there for the Tigers. You see them in the foreground now. They've got the water vests on, and they'll be just as happy as the players as the Kingborough Tigers win the 2025 Under-13s STJFL Grand Final. Elative scenes here at North Hobart. It's a spiritual home of Tasmanian footy, and look at the Tigers. Gee, they are happy.
Our man Burnett running on there, the Motley crew. Get the guitar tune tonight. How good is that win? 26 points, the margin here at North Hobart Oval, and they've done it. They've gone through with an 11-1 record. They were the team to beat all year, and they've proved why today at North Hobart Oval. 4-8-32, 1-0-6. The Kingborough Tigers are your 2025 Under-13 premiers. Dempsey Fay with 2 goals, Lucas with a goal. Only goal to Riley Triffett from North Hobart. Big game here. It was a pleasure to bring it to you, Ryan. I'm going to get you to do your 3-2-1 for us.
Well, gee, you put me on the spot. There's some great players out there for both teams. I don't think you can, like just looking at North Hobart, I don't think you can go past Caleb Cox was great. Burt led the way. He's a captain. That was a captain's effort. We've also got Max Street. But I think for the Tigers, Brereton was great. Lucas showed class. Pepper got into the game late. Kremer, those shorts, they deserve a mention. Dempsey Fay, wasn't he great? Lincoln Vidal was fantastic when he had the ball. Lockie Vince was dangerous. Toby Cornish took some great marks there on the half-back. Seth Butler was everywhere. I don't know, mate. Charlie Jackson made a few really, really crucial possessions as well. Used the ball really effectively. Oh, I think Dempsey Fay, number 13, the long sleeves stood out. Only thing that might go against him could be that 100-metre penalty that we think he gave away. Definitely gave away the 50. So it's up to the umpires now. Not the umpires, sorry. Is it Mick Arnold that decides the best on?
I think so, maybe. Usually it's, yeah, I think so. It might be him. It's hard to go past Dempsey Fay for mine, though, Ryan. I think even Vince. Vince could be a smoky. Although we like the hair of Burnett, probably didn't quite get there, but he's over the moon as well. I've seen him celebrating. What a feeling to win a premiership with some of your best mates. I'm sure most of these kids will go to school together with each other, and Monday they'll be very, very happy to talk about it. Come Monday, they'll be chuffed with some of their achievements that they've done. I'm going to tip Lachlan Vince rather, to get the medal. We're going to push down to them right now.
Boys, congratulations to the Kingborough boys on being the premiers. And I'd also like to congratulate the umpires on doing a fine job and being appointed to grand finals today. I'd now like to call on the TFUA coach for the STJFL umpires, Nick Butler, to call out the umpires to receive their medallions.
Thanks, Tony. Firstly, on behalf of the CFUA, I'd like to congratulate both sides for making it here today, and in particular to Kingborough for your victory. Our umpires have done a great job today, represented the association really well, and I'm going to present them with their medals now. So, the official number 1 for today, Harry Page. Mark McConnon, the veteran. And third field umpires, Tate Browning. Boundary umpires were Dominic Smith. And Samuel Smith. Goal umpires were David Mansfield and David Whiteman.
Thanks, Nick, and once again, well done to our umpires today. I'd now like to call forward the coach of North Hobart, Nathan Street, to say a few words on behalf of his team.
First of all, well done Todd, Brett and the Kingborough boys. Definitely been the benchmark all year. Well deserved win today, so enjoy it, well done. I'd just like to thank the umpires as well, not just today, but throughout the year. Obviously, the boys can't get out and play without the umpires, so thank you for all the work you do. Thanks to the league, Tony, Jim, Mick, the rest of the STJFL, for all your work you put on a competition for the boys to play in. And lastly, to our boys, keep your heads up. You've done well to make it here today. You've put in a lot of work this year, so just the beginning. We'll come back better next year. Thank you.
Presentation of our best player on the ground today goes to number 12 for Kingborough, Angus Wood. So a few words. Thank you.
I don't know what to say, but well done, boys. Good season. I think we deserved it. Played real well. Go Tigers.
Well done, Angus. You can go back to your group now. Now I'd like to call on the coach of Kingborough, Brett Cornish, to come forward and say a few words. Todd, you coming too? Looks like.
Oh, I don't need that.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? Yeah. You can't hear a word you say.
No.
Oh.
Cameras.
There you go, mate. To the North Hobart boys, you did a fantastic job today, and certainly through the year to come from 4th or 3rd or wherever you ended up on the ladder to make the grand final was amazing effort. And you certainly pushed our boys to play their best footy to get the job done again today. Go away, have a think about that loss, which is going to hurt, but come back even stronger next year and make every post a winner. So congratulations on making it. Bad luck on not getting the victory, but you can hold your heads very high, boys. Well done. To my boys, unbelievable. You've had a fantastic year. You've got you've been tested on occasions and pushed through those tests, but you've done it all as a team. And that's what you can really be proud of, is not one person being needed throughout the day. Everyone puts their hand up, everyone does their job, and that's what makes a great team. And really proud to have won the first junior premiership for the boys in quite some time down at Kingborough. It's an amazing effort. So to Brett and all the staff on the sidelines, Janelle and Alison and Darris and Jezza, couldn't do it without you, and that's what we are as a family, and we're all one group, and no one's more special than anyone, boys. And we'll go back to the club rooms and have a few Fantas. Let's go.
Would you like to call your boys up and get their medals?
Yeah.
No specific order?
Okay.
Decide the medals and then they walk through.
Okay, so just come up on the left-hand side and get your medal, boys. First, Benny Frost. Well done, mate. One, buddy. Benny McMeechan. And boys. Andy, well done, Andy.
He's in the gear though.
Yeah. It's what we played for today, boys. These boys as well. Benny Oliver. Xander Morris. Come on, Xander. Come and get one, mate. Sethy boy, let's go, big man. Buddy. Toby Cornish, well done, Tobes. Come on. Louis. Come on. Oscar. Well done, Oscar. The missing link.
Yes,
Great game, Link. Cooper. Well done, Coops. Come on. You want another one, Woody? Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Oh, take your time, Woody. Anyone would have thought you played a game today. Charlie Jacko. Come on, mate. Beautiful game today. Colby Heffernan. Well done, mate. Well done, bud. And Colbs.
Yeah, Colby.
Jai, well done, mate. And Colbs. Fantastic game, mate. 3 out of 4 goals. Well done, Dempsey. Great game. Lockie, played well, mate. Good stuff. Come on, buddy. Billy, your turn, mate. Come on. Good boy. Gussie boy. Well done, Gus. Great game. Flinders. Great stuff, mate. Well done, Flinders. Jacko, great game, mate. Well done, buddy. Rhino. And Rhino. Oh, mate. Fucking awesome. Big Sammy karate kick. Jacob Morse, fantastic game, mate. And Sammy. Theo Papadopoulos. Oh, mate. Banjo. Come on, buddy. Good stuff. I think we've run out of medals, Geordie. I think we've run out. Here comes the skipper. Here's the captain. Geordie, Lucas, great stuff. Beautiful, thank you.
And Brett and Todd.
I've got enough of those.
Well done. Good job. Well done.
Jeez. Okay. They look good, boys.
We'd like to invite the captain back. Captain like to come back. Our 2025 Under-13 Premiers, the Kingborough Tigers.
Down in front, someone get down in front. You're down in front. You're down. Just take a couple of steps forward. Watch the ball. 3, 2, 1.
And there it is, the 2025 Under-13 Premiers, the Kingborough Tigers. Ryan Kinder, Angus Wood was a judge. Best of field, I think that's probably the right answer for mine. Good game all round. Last thoughts.
Fantastic effort there from the Tigers. North Hobart tried hard all day. They had some standout players, but great work from the Tigers. Just a bit of a shout out to their emergencies, especially Benny Oliver. He's an absolute legend. He'll be celebrating really, really hard tonight.
We're going to sign off now. They're going to sing the song. That's our Under-13 coverage done. Stay tuned. We've got a couple more games coming your way on Dust TV.
Yeah! Yeah. Shakes and bakes a little bit, sends it round the corner, and the ball's not taken. Oscar Burnett just falls off the front, and there's our boy Dempsey Fay again. Managed to win himself a kick, and this is going to be the first shot on goal in the 2025 STJFL Grand Final. It's Dempsey Fay, as we see here on the Brighton's Best Bakehouse replay. Oh, sorry, that's the Mood Food replay. I love my food, and I love them both. Lines up now, kicks the goal. What a great start for the Tigers there, Bo.
It sure was. Dempsey Fay getting him under in inside 50s. Maybe we can have a look at that soon. Kick off from Cranny. Gets it out towards a foot race. And Vince, and he'll dance to 50 and then unleash from goal. And umpires plucked a free kick going the way of, guess who, the Tigers. It's been
Burt just can't get it to in his hands, and Burton strips him of it.
So it is. Won't be a goal. Some parents stand here thinking they could do a little bit better than the umpires, I reckon. Get them out there in the...
Well, ball goes in front of the wing and dragged down there by Angus Wood. I'll tell you what.
Hobart, but Wood dropping back in the hole. He's been good. North Hobart haven't even scored yet. Only kicked 7 points in that finals week 2 game against them. Spills out the back. Roberts soccering off the ground. Here's our man, the Motley Crew. Burnett just got pushed off it, and he's got to get a shot. All that, really. As we kick towards Fay. He was a hothead early. Centres from 50. Drills him inside forward 50. Off the hands of a couple. Back of the pack now is Field. He's going to be wrapped up and nearly stripped of his shirt. Young Jack Field. And the Motley crew getting in position. Tap down, kick off the pack is good. Lucas has nearly made the umpire go head over heels, but Lucas has got the second of the day. That's the Kingborough boundary line will have a throw in.
Like seeing De Groot getting busy, just floating around that forward pocket. He's like his old man. Great drummer, great guitarist, even better singer. But he's getting busy, can sneak a goal. And of course, his dad played with Todd Pepper, the coach of Kingborough. Brereton uses his body, falls short. That's a great kick off the... Yep, it's a goal. A great sneaky little underground kick there. I can't quite see who it was, but he's getting lots of love from his teammates. I think it may...
He's running around the boundary line very shortly, I'd presume, getting the long stops out, as this is a brilliant tackle on Burt.
They've committed a lot of players to their half-back line. As Brereton sends it in, Faye's there, chest mark. Those two have connected all season. They do a great job. Faye, for the Tigers third, they've kicked 8 points. As we see Brereton there, just a dinky little kick, sets it up into space for the running Faye. Lines it up. Here we go. Can the Tigers kick? It looks good. They're happy. Butler raises his hand. The umpire looks around. I think that moves the ball around, distracts his opponent. Great tackle there. And Willis Owens. No, it's not, sorry.
To Wood. Angus Wood to go towards the half-forward flank. Has an open man in Jackson. This is good build-up for the Tigers. Faye coming in, bursting with speed. He might just get it back. Lucas to Faye. Deaths around one and then just got caught cold. Burt had him. Oh, he's called a high free kick. Interesting.
I can really empathise with tall people giving away free kicks with short people. Sometimes you just penalised for your own height.
Oh, wow, that is interesting. Anyway, Faye's looking to get his second. Nearing best on ground today. Splits through the middle. And the Tigers are purring home. And the Motley crew has just said, take me to the top.
As we see all the Tigers get around each other there. Emergencies there for the Tigers. You see them in the foreground now. They've got the water vests on, and they'll be just as happy as the players as the Kingborough Tigers win the 2025 Under-13s STJFL Grand Final. Elative scenes here at North Hobart. It's a spiritual home of Tasmanian footy, and look at the Tigers. Gee, they are happy.
Amen Burnett running on there. The Motley crew get the guitar tune tonight. How good is that win? 26 points, the margin here at North Hobart Oval, and they've done it. They've gone through with an 11-1 record. They were the team to beat all year, and they've proved why today at North Hobart Oval. 4-8-32, 106. The Kingborough Tigers are your 2025 Under-13 premiers. Dempsey Faye with 2 goals.